Good morning, good morning, good morning, and happy Tuesday. This is Gigi. Come on and get your walk on. You better get it early in the morning. Walking 1K with Gigi. Yeah, I'm Gigi. And get at least 1,000 steps today. But I'm going to tell you here in the 757, you better get it on early. Now, I'm going to tell you exactly what time it is. It is 5:53 in the morning, and guess what the temperature is? When I got out of the car, it is already 81, 81, 81 degrees. I feel it, I feel it, I feel it. But this is the day that the Lord has made. We're rejoicing and we are glad in it. You know, a lot of things on my mind. Good morning, good morning. All right. We've heard about what's going on in the Middle East and how the United States has, you know, attacked Iran and all of that. So let's keep everybody in prayer. Let's keep everybody in prayer. You know, the Bible predicted these days, but we want to think about those that might be in harm's way. So let's lift up prayers. Let's lift up prayers. Well, this morning I want to do the Gym Nugget, again inspired by our Daily Bread devotional. Now, when I first read the title, and the title is The God Who Rescues. And you know, the first character that came to my mind was Superman. Superman. So you know what? I want to tell you about the original Superman. Jesus, our original Superman, our original rescuer. Well, in Jeremiah, the 23rd chapter, God is speaking to Jeremiah. He's upset with the shepherds. He's upset with the pastors. He said, woe to the shepherds who are destroying and scatter the sheep of my pasture, declares the Lord. Therefore, this is what the Lord, the God of Israel, says to the shepherds who tend my people, because you have scattered my flock and driven them away and have not bestowed care on them, I will bestow punishment on you for the evil you have done. I will, declares the Lord. And you know, I think about, you know, even back when we was talking about Superman, you know, there was always some villains, always those that wanted to do evil towards people. But this group of people is an unusual group. These are the very ones that should be taking care of the flock and taking care of the people. And they're doing the very opposite because they're scattering the flock. Oh my goodness. Y'all remember when we used to look at Superman, and when it first came on, it said faster than a speeding bullet, more powerful than a locomotive, able to leap tall buildings in a single bound. Look up in the sky. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's Superman. But I'm gonna tell you, our original Superman, because he is ready, always ready to rescue us from all types of evil and all types of things. Because what he says in verse 3, he said, I myself, the original Superman, will gather the remnant of my flock out of the countries where I have driven them and will bring them back to their pasture where they will be fruitful and increase in number. I will place shepherds. And he doesn't stop there. He's going to leave them in the right care. I will place shepherds over them who will tend them, and they will no longer be afraid or terrified, nor will any be missing, declares the Lord. Oh my God. You know, he's the good shepherd. He's a good shepherd. He doesn't scatter the flock. He cares for the flock because the hireling, as we know, as the word says, he comes to kill, steal, and destroy. But the good shepherd says, I come that you might have life and have it more abundantly, because he is the God that sent his son to rescue us from sin and death and evil and all of that type of thing. You know, I love the story here in the first part of the devotional. It was talking about in Scotland, one sheep, a sheep needed to be rescued. He was trapped at the base of a cliff, surrounded by steep and unyielding rock on one side. And they said this man with his team um, successfully, they took a risk, and they went under the ground and or in the cliff and rescued. And it was just one sheep, and they rescued him, you know. And so, good morning, good morning, good morning. They rescued him, and he was saved. And they called this farmer, the one that rescued the one sheep, it said the determined and sympathetic farmer and team reflect the compassion of our loving Father as depicted in Jeremiah 23:1-3, because um, that's what the prophet was talking about. Because of the scattering of the sheep, God was intent in sending his son, determined and sympathetic Father, Superman, to go in and rescue even us. Oh my goodness. It says, when we feel lost, trapped, or isolated, our Heavenly Father, he sees our plight and won't leave us stranded. He actively seeks to rescue and restore. He did that by sending the original, the true, the real Superman in our lives to even deliver us from sin. Oh, isn't that good news? The God who rescues you, the original Superman. Oh my goodness. I used to love Superman, I tell you. But you know, the Christopher Reeves was my favorite one that played Superman. And you know, he was hurt and paralyzed and went on with the Lord. But you know, our real Superman is like the one that Vicky Winans sings about. That was my song of the day, Superman by Vicky Winans. Our Superman, he's coming back again. That's what she sings about. She saw him go up in the sky, and they saw him go up in the sky, but he's going to return like a real live Superman. That's what she sings in the song. But I love talking about Jesus, who is our original Superman. I ain't gonna say it was. He is our Superman, because he is alive and well. Oh my goodness. Well, this is Tuesday. This is Tuesday. So that means this evening at 7 p.m., it's time for Church School Live. It's time for you to get your weekly church school lesson in, as it is taught from the International Sunday School Lesson Series. Oh, we've been following a generation of men that had that promise, that were always willing to sacrifice and set up altars and things to our Most High God. Okay, we're going to go to the grandson tonight. We talked about Abraham. We talked about Isaac. And now it's Jacob. And the lesson is Jacob sets up a sacred pillar. He sets up a sacred pillar. Oh my goodness. So tune in tonight at 7 p.m. on Facebook and Facebook Live in the Jim Nugget channel. Don't forget to subscribe to the Jim Nugget channel. Our subscribers are growing. We're over 54,000 subscribers. We're trying to reach that 100,000 goal by the end of the year. Help us reach it. Help us reach it. Now, you know, Nelly sings a song. It's getting hot in here. And take your clothes off. Now, I don't want you to take no clothes off. I don't want you to get undecent. You know, the thing about, I prefer winter and fall rather than summer, because it's just so much that you can take off. But you know, wintertime you can keep putting on. But I do want to suggest that you order one of my walking 1K with Gigi shirts. I got one on today. I got on this white one because this is the coolest one. I got a hot pink one too. But y'all go ahead and order your walking 1K with Gigi shirt. Oh my goodness. I tell you, if you get your shirt, those of you that have already ordered your shirt, and some people have already done this, you know, take a selfie of yourself and send it to me. And I'm going to feature you up here because we want to encourage people about the benefits of walking, the benefits of walking. Oh my goodness. Cece right here in Virginia, she got her shirt. Lynn from New Jersey, she got her shirt, and some others are getting their shirt. And so y'all need to help me out. Help a sister out. Yeah, get one of these shirts and help some other people out by showing that you're walking and you're moving and the benefits of walking. And then you can tune in Monday through Friday and get your inspiration and encouragement with me, Gigi, walking 1K with Gigi. Thank y'all so much. Those of you that have already ordered your shirts, I can't wait for y'all to get your shirts. They're available in this white and soft pink. They're unisex, you know, men and women can get them. So don't be like, don't do like Nelly. Don't take your clothes off. Don't get indecent. But get a cool shirt so you can wear. Walking 1K with Gigi. But y'all have a good day. Don't forget, stay cool, stay hydrated. I've heard in the news people have been dying from the heat. So y'all stay cool. That's why we getting our walk on. It's about 10 other people out here this morning doing the very same thing. All right, y'all, be blessed. Again, stay cool. And don't forget, Jesus is our original Superman. Bye.